Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 23 of Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, it's been a long time since I managed to get a video of this on my own time, so I decided to purify a lot of Shadow Pokemon, starting with Stantler. Even though I don't see myself using it, it does seem to have a good ability, and I'm pretty sure it knows some good normal type moves. It even knows Hypnosis for some reason. Astonish? Well, that's okay. It may cause flinching. It looks like a moose, even though it could actually be a moose. Can't be a deer, because then there's Deerling that was in Gen 5. So you would have to make this a moose, so I'm going to give it the name Bullwinkle. Named after, the famous Bullwinkle J. Moose. I used to love that show as a kid. Though the games that came out for Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle were downright, terrible. Alright, so next up is Noctowl, and believe it or not, I have even more Shadow Pokemon to purify in my box that I gotta bring out later on. So I apologize if this seems like a pretty slow video, and to some extent it is. Noctowl knows Speed? Steel Wing? That's pretty cool. So I'll name it after that famous owl in the Zelda series, Kaepora Gaebora. But I only have enough room for one, so I'm going to go with Kaepora. I don't know if I'm going to be using any of these Pokemon throughout my runs, but just to give them all nicknames, just adds a bit of variety and character. Now, Piloswine, chances are I will be using in my party, depending on what I'm going against. And I'm going to name it after another member of the Much Games crew. In fact, one of the newer ones, Thomas Stout 1947. So Thomas, if you're offended that the Pokemon I'm naming you is a Piloswine, or the fact that it's female, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure this Piloswine is going to be a female all the time. There is so much that I can do. Anyways, let's just keep going here. Remember, I do have 2 Time Flutes, and I believe there is a third you can find later in the game. But I still haven't decided when and on who I'm going to use those Time Flutes on. It may not even be the legendaries. Ooh, Feint Attack. Still didn't gain a level, but that's okay. I'm going to name this one after another member of the Much Games crew, and I say I'm going to name it after Rowan Dinge 67. I got the number right, did I? I'm pretty sure I did. So we'll just go with Rowan. It's pretty good to have a dark ice type now and then. I was lacking on ice types until now. Okay, Sudowoodo. Got you purified finally. Took a few tries, trust me on that one. And to be honest, I'm not going to name it after a member of the Much Games crew. In fact, I'm going to give it some kind of dirty name. Level 36, that's cool. And Sudowoodo is a pretty good rock type. And it's like a tree, so I'm going to call it Woody. So in case I have to take on some bug types, flying, or possibly fire, at least my Woody will stand tall. Yeah, that's pretty much the shortcut on how to get internet popularity. You have to give out sexual innuendos. That's pretty much fame right there. Wait, I don't have Dunsparce fully purified? I thought I did. Well, that was a dumb move on my part. I was pretty sure that I did. Good thing I have lots of Vivid Sense. I don't know how much is going to purify it by. Let's find out. I'm pretty sure I purified it. Is Dunsparce that bad that I can actually go back to purple? Wasn't a whole lot actually. So you know what, I'm just gonna put it back in the box and just train it another time. But for now, I'm pretty much just gonna leave it in the box until off camera. I don't want to be seen with this Dunsparce in public. Get it away from me! It's an embarrassment! So far, Dunsparce is one of the only Shadow Pokemon I haven't fully purified yet. That and Entei and Suicune. They're gonna be a long while yet. Trust me on this one. It's gonna be a long, long time. I'm almost still contemplating using the Time Flute on them, but Entei's got at least one move learned. So there's no real point to use it on him. If that's a him, well, legendaries don't have genders, otherwise we'd be breeding them. And that would just be silly. Okay, I think that's it. Is it? Yes. It's definitely those other three. Those are the only ones. So let me go back to the Relic Stone, get them purified, and then we can actually move on. I say our next destination is the Shadow Pokemon Lab. I was contemplating going over to the pre-gym to see Justy. In fact, it may not be a bad idea, but let's think about this for a moment. I do have a good team that can handle level 40 Pokemon, so it might not hurt. I don't think I'll have much time to go far in the Shadow Pokemon Lab on this video, given that I spent so much trying to purify these guys. Now, for it, I don't exactly have a clever name for. Iron Tail, well, that's not bad. So, it's pretty much like a skinny ferret, therefore I'm just gonna call you Skinny. That's all I got for you. That goes to show how seriously I take ferrets. That I just cannot come up with a good name for them. Can you come up with any better? It's a ferret, for crying out loud. Okay, next is Gligar. So I'm thinking... do I want to name that one after another member of the crew? I'm not sure. I think I want to wait a little bit longer. Until something better comes along. Kinda looks like a swooper from Super Mario World, but it's not poisonous. It's bug and flying. But its name is based on teeth, well, at least its evolution is, so I'm just gonna call you Nippy. I mean, why not, right? I was never really the best for Pokemon nicknames. Trust me on this one. And next is gonna be Quillfish. You know what? Just by looking at this guy's eyes, I got the perfect name for him. No, wait, I think that's a her. I'm pretty sure of it. Oh no, it's Pin Missile now. That's alright. I'm just gonna call you Derp. I mean, look at those eyes! They're actually spaced apart. The pupils are actually facing away from each other. Just like a derp. Well, if it's female, and I just call it Derpina, but I prefer Derp. Derp is better. Next is Ladian. I think that should be it. So with that in mind, I think I've come up with a good name for her. It's got 4 arms, and it's a bug, so... why not just, well, it's a female, so why not Shiva Bug? No, wait, not just gonna call it Shiva, why not? From Mortal Kombat. Because it's got 4 arms, and it can fight, even though it's not a fighting type. I think that's a decent name. So we got 2 Mortal Kombat names in Liu Kang and Shiva. May not exactly be the 2 you would think of, but hey, it works. Hey, it can't just be Machamp that gets named after a Shokan, am I right? Why not Ladian get some fun with that? Alright, I think I actually will go to the pre-gym in Finax City. But first, I gotta change around my team. I'm definitely not going with this. I mean, this will just get me annihilated. No, not move. Well, technically, yeah, move. Place you over here. Definitely taking Grotus with me. That's a given. I'm definitely taking Scorch. I should also take Zeosheep too. And then Kane. And I can go back and deposit the other 2. Nippy and, Derp. I mean, it is a clever name, but I don't think it'll last. In my team, at least. I'm contemplating bringing in... let's take a look at these stats carefully. 103, 66, 62... Knows Blizzard and Dig, that's not bad. Prevents flinching, and I notice Feint Attack, Screech, Icy Wind. I'm thinking I already do have a ground type, so instead of bringing in Kane, I'm going to bring in Rowan for this. And then probably Samurai. So I think this is going to be a good lineup. Is it the best? No, but then again, I've reiterated that many times that I don't necessarily have the greatest Pokemon in the world at this point in time. But then again, do you really have to use the best all the time? Why not mix it up a little bit? Makes it more fun and interesting. Sure, it'll drive some of the Pokemaniacs crazy that you're not doing everything overpowered every single time. But come on, these people are just too uptight. It's all about having fun. Am I right? I'm right. Okay, I want to start with Grotus and probably bring in Kane. I almost thought about bringing in Colette. I mean, don't get me wrong, she is decent. I mean, she's got flying moves and dragon moves, and he has ability to put Pokemon to sleep. But I just don't have enough room. Oh, Justy's probably over there. I think it's time we had our match. Yes, I like to battle. Go to the battle arena? No problem. Well, area, but it doesn't really matter how I say it. The battle several parts in the making. We're gonna do this. I will if you will. Alright, let's see what you got. Sandshrew and Sunflora. Okay, Grotus might be okay for this. That Sunflora is going to be an issue. Should have Grotus use probably Surf to try to take out the Sandshrew. But then I might have to focus on, well, taking out the Sunflora first. Let me get a good crit with this. Close enough. Maybe I'll get a crit on Sandshrew. I don't think I'll be able to feint it. No, because remember, I'm going after 2 targets. Ah, Sandstorm! That's gonna do a bit of damage to, to Abel each turn. If I've been calling it Kane, I apologize. That was just a mistake on my part. Oh yeah, Sunflora will also be hit by the Sandstorm. That's good. That levels things a tiny bit. Use another Surf. And then we'll Psybeam that Sunflora, and that should take it out. I'm pretty sure Justy Why, game, with the crits? Too late! Like I said, I don't think Justy has any Shadow Pokemon at all, so it's not like I have to worry about catching any. Okay, Cacnea is Grass type, so I think I will have to swap out Grotus. But it depends on what that Sandshrew is going to be replaced by. I mean, so far so good. We've taken out 2 Pokemon right off the bat. I did get a crit though on that Cacnea. Alright, so what's next? Ah, Gligar! That's flying and ground. Here's the thing, do I really want to keep in Grotus for this? I think I should keep in Grotus, but I'm going to use Amnesia just to power up my special defense. And then I'll probably Psybeam Gligar? Do I want to do that? I think it'll be in my best interest to just focus on Cacnea. Worst case scenario, Gligar might have Magnitude or Earthquake. I don't think it will at that level. But I've been wrong before. Okay, Azumarill. That's just water type. I think I might have another type, or if not just water. I'm not too worried. Oh my god. So apparently Justy likes to use Double Team a lot. That's gonna be frustrating. I'm just hoping that my team doesn't miss. I think Sandstorm lowers accuracy as well, I'm not 100% sure. So apparently that's Justy's strategy, to try to lower my my accuracy as much as humanly possible. That's gonna be an absolute pain in the balls. But luckily I still hit the Gligar. Oh good, I got it confused as well. That's gonna work in my favor. Unless it doesn't work, which in that case it didn't. The Azumarill also knows Double Team. Well, at least I have Swift, and Rowan has Feint Attack. So if I keep missing all the time, I'll just bring in Rowan to use Feint Attack. Because that never misses. Okay, I think there might be a chance I'll swap out Grotus for Rowan. Nose Pass. Okay, Rock is super effective against Ice, so it may not be a good idea yet. Then again, it's probably just gonna use Double Team all the time. Maybe I will swap out Grotus. Alright, Rowan, time to get your first taste of action now that you're no longer a Shadow Pokemon. Must feel good, huh? Alright, let's do this. At least you start with 108 HP, that's pretty decent. Wow, that Nose Pass withstood a Psybeam. Light Screen! That's gonna make the special offense go up quite a bit, until it wears off. Okay, looks like I will have to be using Feint Attack a lot. Oh good, the Sandstorm is out. I wonder if any of those Pokemon know it. Yep, so we'll definitely use the Feint Attack. And then probably a Psybeam on Azumarill. Super Potion! Okay, first time I've actually seen, like, a trainer use healing items on a Pokemon. So far. But luckily it's just a Super Potion and not, like, a Hyper Potion or Full Restore. Okay, that didn't do a whole lot. It's gonna get to the point where they're gonna have max evasion. That will be a problem. It missed. Well, this won't. But it's weak. I'm gonna need some crits for this. Return? Oh, wow. Okay, it could have been much worse. But still. Okay, I gotta keep hitting this guy pretty hard. Once I take out one, it's gonna get easier. And I think a Psybeam's gonna do it. Now I get a crit. This game just loves to troll ya with its crit rate. It's getting on my nerves. Okay, well that was a crit! Then again, Azumarill has, like, pretty good defense to begin with. And the light screen I don't think is worn off yet. That's why it's taken quite a while. I think I'm gonna play it safe with a Swift. And this Feint Attack should bring the Azumarill down. Gotcha! Justy has been defeated. That actually wasn't enough trouble at all, really. I had a pretty good team for it. Like, I wasn't prepared for the whole double team strategy, but bringing in Rowan actually worked because of Feint Attack. Really? That's all you're gonna give me? Oh, I have to talk to you again. TM27? I'm gonna guess that's Double Team. I bet you that's Double Team. No, that's Return, actually. Well, I'm probably not gonna use it, because I already have a Pokemon with Return. I could think about going over to Fnac Colosseum, and all the trainers there will use level 40 Pokemon. But you know what? I'm gonna hold off on that. So what I'm gonna do in the next part, is we're finally gonna head over to the Shadow Pokemon Lab. See you later, everyone. Thanks for watching.